Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm just about to make a really simple biscuit recipe or cookie, whatever you call them, depending on where you're from. Often I like to do a big batch of baking, get some nice muffins and that sort of thing for lunch boxes. But every now and then I'll run out without noticing, you know, they'll have some fruit and veggie and a sandwich or something in the lunchbox, and then they're sort of missing something treaty. I often go to my 3-ingredient biscuit recipe, which is really good, really easy, but this is just another nice easy one, and I've been meaning to have a go at this since last year. I tried it for the first time yesterday. Bit of a funny story, but I will put that on at the end of the video. But anyway, I actually found this on the Coast radio station's website, some rice bubble biscuits. Rice bubbles, Rice Krispies, whatever you call them. I'm going to melt 225 grams of butter. Now, of course, I say butter, but I'm using cheap table spread. I will declare that to be melted enough. 1 cup of sugar. 1 egg, 1 3/4 cups of plain flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Now the original recipe actually used a teaspoon of baking soda, and I'll be honest, when I first tasted it, it seemed fine, but then I was just left with that aftertaste, you know, that baking soda sometimes has. It was just, Generally, when you're doing a replacement like that, baking soda is 3 times as powerful as baking powder, is the general rule. Oh, almost forgot, pinch of salt. Just, you know, look. 2.5 cups of rice bubbles. And just fold that in. As far as ingredients goes, that is it. Now, the original recipe said to blob spoonfuls on the tray, and I wasn't quite sure how much a metric blob was. However, I'm just using a dessert spoon to mix it, and I've found they do spread out quite a bit. You do need either baking paper or a silicone mat on your baking tray for this. Just sort of blob smallish dessert spoons on there. It does make nice big bickies. Excuse fingers, but you know, it's only me and mine that are going to be eating them, so I assure you I've washed my hands. I'm going to pop those in the oven, 170 degrees for about 15 minutes. Yummy mixture. Look at those. How pretty they look. I left these in for about 15 minutes. Now, last time our oven is a bit unreliable. Sometimes it is warmer than others. I think last time we did get quite a crispy outer. This time they're quite soft. So, I mean, you can just look at them and judge after 15 minutes. Do they need an extra couple of minutes? Do you want them slightly crunchy around the outside? Don't get me wrong, they're hard, they're not completely soft. Alright, going in. Oh, that is good. That is so much better than yesterday. Yes, go the baking powder. The other thing is, I was just saying how they're not quite as cooked as they were yesterday. The rice bubbles themselves, they're a lot more sort of light and crunchy. Yesterday's attempt, they were quite rock solid. It was almost like trying to bite through a grain of rice. It's a good size. The kids are not going to argue with that. Apparently you store them in an airtight container. I haven't quite got that far yet. They're yummy, they're sweet. Get that nice little crunch from the rice bubbles in there. It almost has a slight sort of hokey pokey-ish flavour to it, if that makes sense. Maybe because of the rice bubbles being slightly cooked. I don't know where that comes from. That's just a nice, simple, easy bicky. I can see myself going to this if I get to one of those night before school and I haven't got a treaty for the lunchbox occasions. There we go. Now make myself a coffee, dunk this. Have a good week. We'll see you next time. Share, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you got to do. hit whatever you want to hit down below, okay? Bye. I made these and I licked the bowl, as you do. So I've never put baking soda in Biscuits before, but it definitely said it. Teaspoon of baking soda. It's an aftertaste. It's a weird aftertaste. I'm going to make some more of these. I've got an egg. Do you reckon my chickens have laid an egg? You know, if you've got a YouTube channel, you really should be organised about this sort of stuff. So I can now answer the query of what the chances are of me getting an egg off my chickens, which is none. I have 10 chickens. And I have actually just now issued them with a memorandum saying that there will be a disciplinary meeting coming up. So they're trembling. I have successfully, I haven't tried it in Biscuits, but I have done it in loaves and cakes and muffins, and that's replacing an egg with half a mashed banana. So that is what I will do today. There's always a way around these things. The kids ate all the bananas! Okay, so I'm just going to do this another day. I'm going to get an egg and I'll do it today.